So I wouldn't be a true Indian girl if I didn't bring this up. Weddings. I just don't get weddings. I have been attending weddings every weekend ever since I was born because people just can't stop getting married. And from what I have learned, they are unnecessarily expensive. Emphasis on unnecessarily, especially in the brown culture. Okay, so let me take it back to the beginning. So the suitor comes to your house and all of your family members are there. And when I say all of your family members, I don't mean just your mom and your dad. I mean your mom, your dad, your siblings, your aunts, your uncles, your first cousins, your second cousins, and your pet fish. And you're sitting there serving chai and everybody is staring at you. It really gives you a great opportunity to get to know each other. And your pet fish is like, so then you're like, okay, fine, Mom, I'll marry him. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. After you say yes, you have to find a ballroom that will fit all of your guests. So like all of your family and your aunts and uncles and your cousins, which is like 500 people, and your second cousins, which is like another 200 people. And then your parents will invite everybody that they have ever met. I mean, everybody that they have ever said salam to. I mean, anybody that they have ever glanced at. So what is that like? Times 2, carry the 1, divided by 2. 5,000 people? You have to find a ballroom that will fit 5,000 people. So then you have like this deposit, which is like $10,000. There's 5,000 people there, and you already have a down payment of $10,000, and then you're paying like, what, $18 per plate of biryani? I mean, why would you do that? That's like more than my school tuition if I went and got more than a PhD. I can make a Hollywood movie with that money. Anyways, you're paying all of that money just so people can come to your wedding and watch you sit on stage like a Christmas tree. Half of the time, they're not even appreciative. They're like, "Uski sharara bahut gaudi hai. Kitni kali hai dulhan?" And you're like, "Oh, well, thank you for coming to my wedding. I mean, I don't even know you, but okay." And then they're like, "Oh, beta, I saw you when you were this small, and now you grow up and you are getting married." And you're like, okay, cool, because I've never seen you in my entire life. I don't know you. Let's not forget that you pay for the humongous invitations, which are imported from overseas, which are bigger and shinier than an iPad. If it was up to me for those invitations, I would send a text message. It saves paper and trees, and you would get a response faster, and it's free. That's being a true Desi right there. What I don't understand is that you daydream and you dream about your wedding ever since you're like 16 years old, because it's this one special day out of your entire life, and then you learn that you don't get to choose your own outfit. You don't get to choose what you wear. Someone else has to gift it to you. Like, what if it's hideous? Okay, that's not all. You still have all those parties, at least in the Indian culture, that come before the wedding. People are like, "I thought you already got married." Ugh, no, that was my engagement party, my mangni. Hello. "Hey, are you coming to my mehendi?" "I thought I already came to your mehendi." "That was my dholki." "Don't forget my bridal shower." Listen, chick, I don't got money to buy you unnecessary that you could buy by yourself, And then you gotta get them a wedding gift too. $300 for a plate. Don't forget the walima the next day. So you have a wedding that's thrown by the bride's side and by the groom's side. So you have 2 weddings. Oh my God, how exciting. And don't forget, the bride's family has to get all these gifts for the groom's side, and the groom's side has to get all these gifts for the bride's side that they can put on display at your henna party, like shoes and clothes and then you're like, "Mom, is it really necessary to invite all those people? I mean, we can just have a close, intimate wedding and save all that money and buy, like, groceries." And then your parents are going to be like, "Bilkul necessary. Log bura mante." I'm convinced that Desi families shop on the clearance rack so they can spend all that money on their wedding day. I mean, do we even have fun on our wedding days? I can't imagine being the bride with that heavy outfit on. "Guys, my dupatta is stuck to my jewelry. Help, help, help." Whoosh. I could take that money and go on vacation to like France. I can take that money and go to college. I could take that money and buy my husband. When two people really like each other, you don't care what your wedding is like, you know? You just have a backyard barbecue and be happy. You know what? We wouldn't be Desi if we didn't have an expensive 5-day wedding. Aunties are gonna look at my video and be like, "Bilkul chichori bachi hai ye. So disrespectful." Listen, it's a joke, okay? I'm just joking. I love our culture. 5-day weddings are fun. I hope my mom doesn't see this video. Anyways, thank you for listening to my over-exaggerated rant about Indian weddings. Don't forget to subscribe. This is what I would look like if I was a fish.